Tired of the same old, same old? Then check out Talk with Teddy. Each week there are new guests and new topics. Talk with Teddy, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area at 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Boom! Boom chakala! Alright, so everybody, we are here. Special episode for me tonight because you guys all know Liz. She's got the new show on WLFE called Roots Bleed Red, and she is going to be kind of my little co-host tonight. But this is all her fault that this is happening, and it's all her fault. So the gentleman that you see above her, why don't you introduce him, Liz? Since this is your fault, why don't you introduce the guys?
It's my fault.
This is your fault.
Well, actually, I was going to have them introduce themselves, but these guys are the Tejon. This way. Tejon Street Corner Thieves.
Yep.
And they are badass. My friend Tara showed them to me, and I ended up getting absolutely obsessed with their music. And actually, I think I would like them to introduce themselves a little bit better, to be honest.
Well, that's up to you guys. Go for it. So names, and then I'm going to hit you with questions after that. So.
Cool. I'm Connor. I play the banjo and do a lot of the behind-the-scenes stuff in the band.
You're the worker. He's the worker bee.
He is the. I'm Sean. I play guitar, and that's what I do.
You sing a lot, though, both of you, correct?
I sing a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, which one is actually the main vocalist, though? It's Sean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We switch off on some songs, but all the hits, that's this guy.
No, that's cool. I did watch a couple of your videos. I thought they were really cool. Interesting music, by the way. I come from gospel, blues, and country, but I love, like, AC/DC is my all-time favorite, like, rock band of all time. I'm obsessed with them, pretty much. But I like stuff that is different and stuff that doesn't kind of like fall to like the norm. And when Liz was telling me about you guys, and she made me listen to what song was it, Liz? Do you remember which one it was that you made me listen to?
Whiskey and 44.
Whiskey and 44, I think. And
I don't know, several others. I just kept sending links.
So I just kept listening. I'm like, you know what? I'm getting kind of used to these guys. I like this. This is it's got a different feel. It's fun. It's I like it. So and then she's like, oh man, wouldn't it be cool if you guys could get him on the show? And I'm like, let me see what I can do. So while she's making her little wish list down there, I'm kind of like messaging you guys in the background, going, hey, would you guys be interested? And she's like going away, how much she loves you guys, and I'm like, hey, they responded. What? Oh my God, what? I'm like, yeah, they did. And they said they'd be interested. Oh my God. It's like, I thought she was going to, like, smell up her seat or something. I mean, it was... Sorry, that came out of my mouth. I don't know what happened.
Now, I think I should mention something that's kind of interesting. I'm a giant metalhead.
Yeah.
Like, I come from getting into punk at a young age, like going into like more of the harder punk scene that transferred into those like mixed genres that were like punk and metal, and then going straight into metal. I have Slayer tattoos across my back. I got Dimebag Darrell on my arm, and my friend Tara shows me you guys, and I'm like, man, these guys are awesome. And here I am driving my mother-in-law around one day, and I was like, you're going to listen to these guys.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just bought 2 Blink-182 records on vinyl yesterday, so.
Oh, no kidding. Wow. That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
So this like I said, this is her fault, but we're gonna have fun with this. And when I told her we were gonna have you on and stuff, and I pretty much said, well, you're the big fan here, so we're gonna make sure that you're part of the co-hosting situation. So so why don't you guys give me an idea of like individually first, like where did the music come from in you guys? I mean, is it something you've always been interested in as a kid, or did you play like that dorky band thing like in high school? Did you how did this happen?
For me, my grandfather was he was in the Air Force band. He played trumpet with Glenn Miller with the Glenn Miller Orchestra.
No kidding.
Yeah,
wow.
At a young age, that was instilled with me.
That's awesome.
And from there.
That's freaking awesome, though. That's like you couldn't get any bigger back then.
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, similar. I guess mine came from my grandpa in a lot of ways. And I still, I mean, I don't know, our style is such that, like, we don't know very much music theory or anything like that. So it's, I don't know.
Can I tell you a secret?
Sure.
The majority of some of the best and well-known musicians in the world have no idea what music theory is. I toured with a band for almost 20 years on the East Coast. I came from music. I played in a band that was #1 in my area for almost 15 years, and did Nashville, cut records, did the whole thing, toured, and retired 2 years ago from it. And never did I know anything about music theory. I was the front man, of course. I was the singer. But honestly, when music is in your soul, it's in your soul, man. And you really don't need theory or anything else. You just need to get out there and do what you're doing.
Yeah. It's always like, I mean, we're still learning, obviously, and we do pick up bits here and there, we're
right.
miles further than when we started, but it's nice having room to grow like that, I think, as a band.
Well, I've been looking at your page and this and that and talking with people, and you have a pretty good following, man. I mean, the people that like your music, they're dedicated to you, which I think is fantastic. That's what you need. That's what makes you or break you, is the people that follow you and support you.
It's easy with our fans too, because like just as a band, we started literally from the ground up, like playing on street corners.
Right.
And so it's in the name, Tejon Street Corner Thieves. It's a constant reminder, like, no matter how big we get or whatever, like, we still are humbled by, like, we have homies that have, been fans and been supporting us since the beginning.
Right.
And I don't, it's...
Okay, so when was the beginning? I'm sorry to cut you off, but when was the beginning?
8 years ago now?
12?
Yeah.
2012, I think.
Yeah, 2012.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah, Connor had he had just moved back from New Orleans through some tragic things, and I went through the same things the year before that, and him and I just started playing music and getting drunk together.
I love it, Sean, because behind you there's this big, to me it's a pink shadow on one side and a blue shadow on the other. That's freaking awesome. It's like...
Yeah, we messed with the lights a whole lot before.
Do the whole, like, what is it, finger puppets or shadow puppets, and let's see, look at that. I love this.
Photo editing and stuff, and you stuff, and it splits everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, and I love the skull above your head too.
Oh yeah. That's
So
my wife.
that's your wife.
No, they're my wife's property.
Oh my God. Okay, thanks.
Yeah,
Jeez, I thought it was like, oh my God, that's my wife. I'm like, oh God, I found some more sick people like the rest of us. Anyways, and it wasn't on purpose. It's now we have a lot of people that's showing up in the chat rooms and stuff, which is very, very cool. So, and I can't see the ones that actually Liz has going as well. Liz, you have people right on your other pages.
Yeah, I have it on Psycho Bunny, Psychomantium, Roots Bleed Red.
All right. So, unfortunately, guys, I can only see 2. So, but it's still cool. But we're gonna have questions from them, I guess, as well. So you said 2008 was when it started. You said 2002. 12. Okay, I'm old apparently. My brain isn't working. So you guys, you both say that you got it from your grandfather. Now, I know that with Sean, you said, you know, you kind of got it from your grandfather, as in, Jesus, the huge band of all times. I mean, a real big band, to be honest with you. Did you actually want to be the same thing as him? I mean, or did you want to just be somewhere in the music genre?
Well, it was hard. When I was growing up, he would try to, like, give me lessons, and that was, like, a thing that, like, he wanted me to be that, like, that band musician.
Right, the big band.
And I didn't want that at all. And so that was a clashing thing for, like, a lot of years. I mean, my biggest influence was, like, Ray Charles, blues artists like that. And so he was real, like that kind of music, but not really into it. But when I was little, I just wanted to play.
Yeah. What about you, Connor? I mean, what was it with you? I mean, was there anything specific? You know, I mean, I and the only reason I'm getting a little deeper in this is because people that I've talked to before that come from music families, that have had some type of influence. There's usually kind of like you guys said, just your grandfathers, but usually there's someone else, like a mother or an aunt or somebody that sang or you know, kind of influenced you in another direction. Yeah. So I'm kind of seeing if there was any other directions that was going on with you guys with music, or if it was just solely your grandfathers.
For me, like growing up, my dad, so my mom's the only child. My he's one of 5. It was one of 5.
Yeah.
And every family reunion we'd go to, they would just bust out in song and start harmonizing and stuff. None of them really played like instruments per se. My dad played guitar a little bit, but I guess it was instilled that way.
See, I love that. I love that.
They were a really close-knit family, and that was because my mom didn't have any siblings, you know, so we were really close with our cousins and all that.
So when did you guys decide that, like, when did you guys meet up, and how long have you known each other?
We've known each other since the start of the band, basically, probably actually a couple months beforehand.
Oh, okay.
Like Sean said, I moved back from New Orleans, and I was down there trying to play, like, just busk on Royal Street or whatever, and I actually worked at Waffle House down there in, like, Araby, like, right outside the 9th.
Everybody worked at Waffle House at one time.
Oh, scattered all the way.
Yeah. But my dad passed away, and I ended up moving back here to take care of my mom. And I met Sean through a mutual friend that we had at the time, and we just kind of hit it off. And we're like, he was working at a hotel at that time, and they're like, dude, let's go play. Let's go play on the corner.
I see his reaction. He's like, oh, fuck the hotel. Yeah.
Started making, you know, at least decent enough money playing on the corners that we could buy beer and go fishing, you know, and that's really all I wanted to do.
So what else is there in life, right?
Yeah, right.
Music, beer, and fishing.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there? So
Not much.
Exactly. So you guys had decided, you just said, okay, well, you know what, let's put a band together. You know, let's get together and write some stuff. Let's, you know, what happened? How did this happen?
Sean had songs, and then I was really big into like traditional tunes, like bluegrass and ragtime stuff that I picked up along the way.
Uh-huh.
So we were just busting with those, and then we learned some of Sean's songs, like 44. He had already written before I even met him, and
Damn good song.
yeah, right. And so we changed it and made it like fit and everything, and I mean that was just it. It was too much fun. We were like young and didn't give a shit. I was living in a shed, so it didn't fucking matter.
Right.
And then Sean just moved into the shed with me, so we were just like, all right, let's go live in the shed and get drunk all the time and just play music.
Fuck, I lived in a camper for a while, so I understand. It's, you know, it's one of those things, you know.
Good to step up from my Pathfinder. Yeah. I was in there with my dog and all my instruments. Holy shit.
Oh my
in the
god!
van down by the river.
But you know what? Those are the best times, and those are the times you're always going to remember, and you're going to be passing on because that's. Yeah, I remember when I lived in a shed, and that's it's makes a good book too.
Yeah. my mom's actually an author, and she's always saying that. She's like, you need to write a book with some kind of memoirs or something. Even just a book on like tips for surviving on the road. Because
what's in that bottle, Sean?
Jim Beam.
Cool. I don't miss anything, by the way.
Oh no, are you sober?
I am, unfortunately.
Good for you.
It's good though.
Yeah.
We don't have to drink if it's like.
I know
Do whatever you want, man. Oh,
Okay.
please.
I never know. I'm like, I don't want to tempt you or whatever.
Oh hell! No. Wait. No. Say I need to go get another bottle.
1 second. I know my husband's watching right now.
Oh yeah.
Hey, babe, can you bring me some whiskey?
Yeah, I do have these in the fridge. I just gotta go get them. So, yeah.
Oh shit.
But yeah, it's a typical thing. I mean, I don't drink a lot when I'm doing my show, but I'll have one or two. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's usually cool, especially if the guests that I have are drinking and they like it. I mean, I don't care. To me, it's more about getting to know who you guys are and the show, and it doesn't bother me either way. So you could be smoking a joint for all I care.
Yeah.
Colorado.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, that stuff doesn't bother me. It's not about what they're doing. It is about what you're doing, as in the music and stuff. But it's not really, about that other shit. But anyways,
Okay, right, Tom.
yeah,
God.
yeah, Tom, classic Tom comment there. I never drink on your show. Yes, Tom, we know you never drink. Yeah, he's already drunk by the time he gets to my show, so he never has to drink. So this is going to be kind of relatively the same type of question, but that I've already asked you. But when did you guys really know, though? Like, were you in your teens that this is what you wanted to do?
It's cold too.
For me, when it really hit was when I met a friend of mine named Matt. He's the front man for a band called Yes Ma'am down in New Orleans.
Okay.
And I was the original banjo player for that band because we lived in Denver together, and like
Shit, it's too cold.
that's when it was like, holy shit, like I'm having so much fun with this dude. I'm having so much fun playing music. Like we were doing the same thing, just playing on the street up in Denver in 16th Street Mall. And,
Wow.
That's when I quit my job. That's when I fucking moved out of my house, left to San Francisco, and just like, slept in a bush for a little while. Like,
What is it? What is it with you and sheds and bush? I mean,
I don't know. You gotta sacrifice everything before you gain something. So
I guess.
I'm thinking of Chris Farley in a van down by the river.
Yeah, Chris Farley. There you go, a van down by the river. Yeah, I get it. So I'm just gonna do a quick shout out over here on this watch party over here. Say hello to Tabitha and Cindy and Pam, Jacob, Lord and Samantha and Tammy, and then over here, of course, we got Tom, Nelly, Kelly, James, and Frank. And is there anybody else? I'm touching my screen like it's a touch screen. It's not a touch screen, Ted. Jesus. One's a touch screen, one's not. You know how that goes. But I'm listening and walking home. Well, that's cool. Thanks, James. We do appreciate that. Walking and listening. Now we're going to say team. Well, actually, did you answer that, Sean, or was it just Connor that answered?
That was just Connor. But
Do you want to answer that question? I mean, I don't want to bump over top of you or nothing.
well, I mean, I'll answer. Sure. Yeah. I think 18. I don't know how it was my teens, but I saw Gregory Allen Isakov and Palmer Windchimes, who was like a local band here. I saw them play at a venue called Stargazer. And I think that was the moment where I was like, I want to do that.
Right.
Seems like way cool.
Right.
I don't play music.
So what do you guys classify your music as?
Dude, I don't know. People are always trying to. Right now, I think they're trying to brand it as like murder folk. But
Murder folk.
yeah, I mean, it's with our label. we recently got signed by this label called Liars Club Records, and one of the dudes, he's a musician. He's phenomenal. His stage name is Amigo the Devil, and so his stuff is like, murder, like serial killers. Like, it's really, really fucking good. Like,
The straight up Liz's Avenue. Yeah.
Send me that name when we're done here.
It was crazy. He was my wife's favorite artist before I even met her, and then I met her, and then years down the road, the dude signed us, and so it was like she's losing her mind. We're like, holy shit! So
Yeah, Murderfolk.
yeah, we're going with Murderfolk now, but it's blues. We call it trash grass, like. Punk.
See, I like that. I like trash grass. I really like that.
Yeah, and the more you hear stories about us, the more you'll understand. It's not just about the sound.
Well, that's why we're here tonight, is to figure out who you are. No, we're here to have fun and just kind of this is a present for Liz. That's why I'm doing this and because I really want to know who you guys are. I enjoyed the music myself, and I figured, you know what, this would be a cool show. Let's bring him on and let's see what happens. Now,
It's my birthday present. Yay!
yay!
Happy birthday.
So
Thank you.
how do you guys like? I'm sure though, because of COVID, you haven't been performing that much, but before COVID, you were performing. How was it out there for you guys performing? I mean, you are a different type of music. I mean, did you play clubs and stuff like that to where people said, "Hey, these guys are different. I like them," or did you get some negative shit, or what do you think?
Oh, we played a lot of bar gigs in town. That's like the majority of what we play in town. But I mean, theaters and festivals.
Venues. We
Yeah.
played.
Wait, did you say Hooters?
Theaters.
Yeah.
I will play Hooters.
Actually, I've gotten drunk more than once and just set up in a 7-Eleven and started playing. Like one of those
Nice.
videos.
Really?
There's videos somewhere on the internet.
You just sat up at a 7-Eleven and started playing?
Oh, inside of one, yeah. Right
Holy
in
shit!
there. Yeah. Blackout
Oh.
bluegrass, baby.
Wow! I'll be looking for you on New York streets here pretty soon, I guess.
Yeah. It's nice. Part of the reason why we love this town, though, is because that we play for bars and stuff, and there's no one here like us, so it sets us apart. There's a lot of jam bands and like classic rock,
Right.
and shit, but people
Well,
come out consistently for us because it's different.
I gotta imagine that's your niche. That's what draws people to you, because you are so different,
Yeah.
which is fantastic. Because then you have no competition, and everybody else can suck ass. You guys are,
I wasn't gonna say it, but
Oh, I did. I mean, hey, trust me. I'm. Liz, you can tell him how I am. I just say it.
It flies out of his mouth, and it's usually awesome. It's cool.
I like what I like, and if I don't like it, I tell you. It's pretty much that way. But I support people that are trying to follow their dreams, and no matter what it is. And I think what you guys are doing is fantastic. Now, if you don't want me asking, your ages would be nice.
33.
You don't know?
87. I was born in 87. It's got to be 33.
It is 33. Give him another drink, will you, please, Sean? He might remember now.
That recall. I was drunk when I was born. It'll come back.
Okay, so how about you, Sean?
I'm 28.
Really? Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Little baby
All right.
Bubba.
Yeah. So I really want to hear Connor with that banjo, because I love banjo. And I just really want to hear, him pick a little bit. Now, with you guys, this type of music, what made you decide to, because of the bluegrass background? Was that why you chose the instrumentation that you have?
Ooh, that's a hard one. I actually don't know why I chose it. I played a waltz to bass originally when I met Connor.
Okay.
I don't know why I ever started playing that.
Dude, I think the honest answer is because we're broke, living in bushes and sheds.
Yeah.
So like, we gotta have, we're not buying amps and shit. Like an acoustic guitar, a washboard. I
see
still
that.
This is my drum here. That's a suitcase that I just.
I see that. That's awesome.
I love that shit.
What's the guitar? What is that's a stand-up bass over there next to Sean, right? What's the square thing? The other side of you. What is that down on the floor?
That's literally a gas can.
Oh
Yeah,
my God!
My roommate is a luthier, and yeah, he built this.
That.
That's
Oh,
fucking awesome.
oh my God!
Might not be able to hear it. Not
I know, but is that the bottom of a crutch?
Yeah.
You know the best part about that thing is right here. Kyle Gass from Tenacious D signed it.
Oh, no kidding!
Yeah, he was playing the same venue as us. We were playing like the bar side. He was playing the venue side. Or he was upstairs with them, but we fucking caught him. We're like, dude, our bassist is playing a gas can. You're Kyle Gass. You have to find it.
Wow,
That is so awesome.
man, that is definitely something you're gonna want to hold on to, man. That is cool as shit.
Gas
That's
can.
the best shit ever.
Wow.
I
Well-
chased him down.
For all you dickheads that aren't watching the show tonight, you could have saw something cool. So now you got to wait until the reruns, So, but hey, Laura Jean and Tammy and Samantha and all those other ones over on the watch party that I can't see because it's over there behind me. But I just wanted to say hi, But
Kelly just said she plays in fast food drive-thrus.
really, that's interesting. I like to take my mom with my AC/DC, blaring really loud through the, parking lots. My mom's 77, and she's out there waving her arm like this to AC/DC, bopping back and forth. So, oh yeah, that's the best part, So, Joey Dunford is on here. Liz, why did you make a face when you downed some Crown? I think it was because it was too cold. I think that's what she said. It was too cold.
Look,
Yeah, it looks frosty.
I was like, oh god.
Yeah, that's a little frosty.
I think it's like thick.
Yeah.
It's a little syrupy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
prefer Jameson, but
Sounds good.
I wanted to make some Washington apples one night for one of the shows we were doing, and you gotta have Crown for Washington apples.
Right. Yeah.
So we got some Crown and then some Pucker, some cranberry juice, and I went from making shots out of it to full drinks. And then I don't remember the rest of the night.
As the story goes.
Usually
as the bar stool turns. That's the line. As the bar stool turns. So now that we've
me out, Joey.
yeah yeah do it. Just keep paying attention, Joey. That's your new job. So so inspirations, like individually. I mean, inspirations, influences other than your grandfather.
Well, musically, Ray Charles is my number one.
Okay.
As far as music goes, but Willie Nelson, Waylon Jennings, like my dad raised me up on a lot of that stuff.
The good pot smokers too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Whiskey and pot. That's what they all had in common.
You can't go wrong with the combo.
Oh no.
But yeah, high school I got in a lot of punk rock. Well, middle school I got in a lot of punk rock. My cousin's actually the drummer of the Casualties, so that's like what got me in the punk rock scene. And yeah, it was just.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Connor?
My biggest influence has been, like, musically at least, like my friends and people that I've met along the way and actually been able to play music with.
Cool.
Especially like my time in New Orleans, like so many phenomenal musicians just all the time, everywhere you went, being able to like pick pieces from different bands, like bands that, probably no one's ever heard of outside of, New Orleans, with the Hokum High Rollers, again, like Yes Ma'am, like Royal Street Gum Scrapers. They're not even a band anymore. Like,
Did you say Royal Street Gum Scrapers? Is that what you said?
Yeah, our original guitarist, before when Sean was on Watch Road, it was his old band, and it was the dumpiest fucking band. Like,
but the name of the band is fucking cool as shit.
Oh yeah, they were great, but like they were all just like trash people, like not in a bad way, just like gross,
dirty, smelly, drunk people.
So like the crusty.
Yeah,
definitely like oogle train hopping. They smell.
Marianne Van Hout is on here, and she says, "Do you guys ever plan on coming to Europe?"
Yeah.
Wow.
We were supposed to be there in October. We had a whole month planned, and then the Rona.
Corona.
That whole thing.
Ruined our whole fucking year.
It really did.
For real.
Yeah, it ruined everybody because most of the musicians that I know out of Nashville, or out of Bronson or New York City, they're all saying that they're not going to see anything until 2021. Concerts and so on and so forth. So
no question. We've been figuring out some backyard private parties. We bought like big plexiglass hangings to put in between us and then like people so they can eat dinner while we like play.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean it's like creative and cool, but like not the same. But we'll be back in Europe for sure. Like I said, like since Corona hit, we got signed, and Amigo the Devil and Liars Club Records are like they're gun ho about this shit. So I'm sure they're gonna get us over there like as soon as possible.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. We actually, speaking of, we just opened a merch store, Flail Records. They do our merch distribution. They just opened up a European one like today, so you can actually get our vinyl and CDs and shit in Europe finally.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We have a vinyl collection. We're gonna have to do that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's awesome. All these gadgets around me, I'm still not used to all of them. There's just too many, and then noises, and then I have headphones on. I'm like, what's making all this noise? But so Europe, who's missing is Robert from Australia. He's usually on here by now, and I have a lot of friends that are into different types of music, and there's a young man. His name is Ryan Bauer. I had him on my show, and he has got a unique voice, a very unique flavor, I guess, of music, sort of like what you guys have. You have your own flavor of music, and but he's much, much younger, and I'm hoping to see him big someday. So, all I can say is that keep pushing it forward. You guys, according to what I'm seeing and hearing, I stalked you guys a little bit, so I was a stalker today. But it all looks and sounds great. I just think it's wonderful, to be honest with you. And I know music. I've known music all my life. I've like I said, I've been doing it a long time. And before I got in that band touring, I was being local. I was local for years, just doing the same old bars and back streets and freaking picnics and oh my god, carnivals and all that crap. I don't miss some of those things. Yeah. Well, it's probably because I didn't remember most of them.
I did birthdays a few times. I got requested because I'd always hop up at the bar I worked at, and I'd sing along with. There was a specific band that would come in, and I'd do duets with them. Well, I got requested once for a birthday, and then it just kept fucking going.
I think I've done 2 birthdays, and I don't remember either one of them. I don't remember how getting home from them, but it's
luckily I walked.
Music, it's kind of like one of those things because music is a release for your soul. It's one of those things where it can take you from any emotion that you're in and quickly change it, and it can send you to a whole nother flight pattern to a different location to where you are limitless and you have no weight, you're just free floating, and you're in your own little, world. And music is such a good thing to have, especially today with all the problems that are out there. And so I recommend to anybody and everybody that if you're having a stressful day, turn on the music while you're driving to work or coming home, or just get in your truck or car and just take a drive and turn the music on, turn it up as loud as you can handle it, and transport yourself somewhere else, But if you're driving something that makes you aggressively driving, tone it down just a hair. So, but yeah. I'm not saying listen to Tiny Bubbles or anything like that. I'm just saying, if it's something really heavy, tone it down just a hair. Brian Wilson.
That's the thing. When I stop at a stoplight, everybody else is listening to Cannibal Corpse too.
Oh, yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, well, mine is AC/DC. I got it. I'm the old white guy in town where it's like, my mom's older than I am, but she's on the other side, and we're jamming in the truck, rednecks in a truck in a small little town, and AC/DC's blaring, and then all the young kids are looking at me like, I'm not just like, pull up your pants, fuckers, but, sorry, but it is funny because it's like back in the day when I was doing music, there wasn't all that stuff. I think the worst thing you saw with people was like the 80s was the punk look. It was the purple and pink hairs, the mohawks, the spiked hairs, and and all that stuff. Everybody looked like a tropical fish in the 80s walking down the street.
My bandana's fish. I'm sorry.
So, but that's all right. So, I guess everybody's waiting. So, what was you guys' first, song that you decided to put together and record and put out there for people to listen to?
Like first original tune?
Sure.
Probably 40.
Yeah, 44, I think.
44?
Yeah. I think that's probably the first original we ever recorded.
Mm-hmm.
We used to do... I'm trying to remember our first album, because we've been doing, just apartment recordings and whatever for a while. It had to have been 44. Because, like I said, that one was recorded before, or written before we even met, so... I mean, I think we probably had some other originals on that album, but we actually bought one of those albums off eBay not too long ago. I need to listen to it.
$10.
You bought your own music on eBay.
Yeah, because we lost it. We used to sell them when we were playing on the street in brown paper bags, like lunch bags, and then just handwrite our band name on there. And we were like, someone stumbled, we were looking on the internet at ourselves because we're not vain or whatever, and it was on there, and I was like, fuck, we got to buy that. So yeah, I think we bought it for like $15.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a good story too, though. Holy shit. Your mom's right. Write a book. Damn it. Damn, that's awesome. Jesus. So how many albums do you guys think you've put out?
Out of, I think, what, 4 now. 3?
2?
2.
3.
Going down.
If you guys keep that up, I'm going to go find my bottle here if you keep that up, because that way I might be able to catch up with you guys.
2 or 3 good ones, probably 6 or 7 meh.
Meh.
Some that were not, We did that.
Now, have you ever taken a song that you did on an album that you really weren't fond of and brought it back and redid it? And
Yeah, totally. We're still doing that. I think we have... we got Whiskey on 4 albums right now, at least.
I love that song.
Yeah. Oh, just wait. We got something good coming for you in the future.
oh, that's nice. Kelly Mahar is on here, and she says, when I listen to bagpipes, so do my neighbors.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking love Kelly. She's awesome.
Yeah. Yes, Nick Moulet. Back in the 80s, people were fish. Just look at the way they dressed. Oh man, a lot of what are those? What are those bettas? Especially over in London, they had that hair. They looked like bettas walking the street. They did.
Oh yeah.
They really did.
Yes, I'm looking at my green hair that looks blue on camera.
Well, it does look sort of greenish blue, but I'm colorblind, so whatever you say it is, it is.
It's green and yellow, but it's actually blue on camera.
Yeah, that's your camera, dear. So, okay, so did you have any questions, Liz? I mean, come on, you've been pretty like quiet over there.
I'm just excited to hear them sing.
Is that all you want? Is that all you want?
I've been letting you ask all the questions and everything, and I am really stoked just to be here right now, and like I'm totally just fangirling out right now.
Kelly Mahara's like, yeah, the 70s were hideous. Yeah, we're not even gonna. We don't even recognize the 70s.
I don't know. Weren't Quaaludes a thing in the 70s? Like, those were fucking
Late 60s, early 70s. That and it was roller skating parties with bell-bottom pants.
That sounds
Okay.
fun.
I gotta admit, I kind of like bell bottoms.
Well, bottoms are tight.
Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
all right.
Thank you. I have Frank will probably answer this. I have probably about like 4 or 5 pairs of bell bottoms.
Well,
Oh yeah.
if that's your
I
thing.
also
Just
work at a hippie store.
they're not corduroy, right?
2 pairs are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Did you guys hear about the corduroy pillows?
No.
They're really making headlines. I'm a dad.
Where's the drummer? You're the drummer, and you're the one that told the joke. Wow. So, if you guys want to, and I'm sure there's other people sitting here, it's like, by the way, Adam Foster says, gives you the music signs. So, if you guys want to play a tune for Liz, you're more than welcome. You can chat some more, whatever you want to do. I mean, we got plenty of time.
Let's play one, and then let's chat, and then we'll play another one later.
That sounds great.
I got a question from Frank.
Okay. What's the
just
question?
saying, what inspired you to make your favorite song?
Whiskey. It's really in the name.
Whiskey?
Believe it or not, there's actually a time where we drink more whiskey than we do now. And I think that's really what drove that song.
Awesome. We're even getting requests right now.
Are we?
Funny, yeah, we're getting. So far, Kelly's like, play Monkeys Play.
Well, I got a pitch before we start whatever song we're gonna do. At midnight tonight, we are releasing a new video of us playing a song for the first part of our album that's coming out called Monarch Sessions, and it's like a live acoustic album. It's at midnight
Wow.
on YouTube. I think like there's gonna be our first video.
Awesome.
of that.
Sweet, I'll totally get the notification because I'll be up. I mean, how am I
Awesome.
going to do
Yeah.
this?
I
Before
think
midnight?
it's midnight. Y'all are on the East Coast, right? You gotta be.
Yeah.
New York.
I'm in California.
Okay, so 8 o'clock your time, I think. I don't know how that works. Midnight.
Wait, you're in Colorado?
Yes, we're Mountain Time.
Yeah, so he's like 2 hours behind me.
So
Yeah.
like 10 over here?
So if it's midnight for him, 10 for you, and 2 for me.
Well, I think it's midnight for
Midnight
New
East.
York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So midnight, 10 and 8. No.
Oh, wait.
Nine.
No. You're only 1 hour ahead of us.
Yeah, it's
Who?
9 o'clock your time.
So that's like
Yeah.
Gotta be something. I don't know.
Who cares? Let's drink. I mean, let's listen. Let's. By the way, Robert from Australia is in the house. He's finally here.
Oh, cheers, whoever. Cheers.
Cheers. Corner Wild to Jim Beam, and I'm out of Jack.
How's that banjo sound? Go through.
Love banjo.
Adam said they're an hour ahead.
Well, I am drunk now. Well, I am loaded. I've got my 44 cocktail ready to go. Well, I'm a drunkard. Well, I'm a sinner. I am no good, living way down low. My baby left me, 'cause she ain't happy with the man I turned out to be. So I said goodbye. I told her good riddance. I'll be wherever hell I wanna be. 'Cause I am drunk now. Well, I am loaded. I've got my 44 cocktail ready to go. Well, I'm a drunkard. Well, I'm a sinner. I am no good, living way down low. Let's hit that man. Well, my mama told me that God ain't happy, that I ain't worthy of the love of the Lord. I said, Mama, I don't need it. I'm meeting the preacher man at the local liquor store. Because I am drunk now. Well, I am loaded. I've got my 44 cocktail ready to go. Well, I'm a drunkard. Well, I'm a sinner. I am no good, living way down low. Because I am drunk now. Well, I am loaded. I've got my 44 cocktail ready to go. Well, I'm a drunkard. Well, I'm a sinner. I am no good, living way down low.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was awesome, dudes.
It was fucking awesome.
That was awesome. Awesome.
I was putting my hand over the mic because I was like singing along, so I was trying to like cover my voice so nobody hears that.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I mean, a lot of good responses in the chat room and everything else. In fact, Morgan Hubbard is here, and she said, "I am so happy that y'all make some badass music. I listen to y'all every day. Wish folk shit
Up.
What? Wait a minute. Wish folk shit up would have happened.
Festival in San Antonio. Folk shit
Oh,
up.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, it got canceled.
Ah.
Great festival.
Yeah, that would have been a lot of fucking fun.
Apparently, I'm supposed to do a shot for someone, Adam.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers.
Fucking hell.
No. Okay.
Oh, darn.
More.
Oh, this sucks. I need to go get some if you guys keep it up.
Another question
Yeah.
at this point.
It's not as syrupy anymore. It's getting better.
There you go.
Autopilot now. You can run and grab it.
Morgan Hubbard says, haha, I'm a guy. Okay.
Sorry.
Morgan, hell yeah.
I think I said she.
Oh. I don't care if it's guy or girl. I just, not a girl, ha ha ha. Okay, cool. We got you. They're actually over on the YouTube side. Actually watching it on YouTube, which is
nice.
cool. I also believe that is where Melanie Roshauer is as well, from the TV series Naked and Afraid.
Oh,
that shows.
Dawn kept flying year after year. Yeah.
Well, she's awesome, guys. She's the real deal.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
She's the real deal.
End up. So you know how they're supposed to bring like one item?
Yeah.
Okay, seriously, what would your one item be?
Oh my god. Dude, I do this in my head with I'm like, if I could go back in time to medieval times, what would I bring? So I'm prepared.
Most people bring a knife or a machete.
I'm half tempted to say I'd bring whiskey. Like, seriously.
I would bring a lighter.
Okay.
Make fire.
Okay, less of a joke, I guess. I don't know. I have one of those badass tomahawk knives that has like a survival kit inside the hilt with a compass in it.
Yeah, see, that might be cheating though.
Does it count if it's an all-in-one?
Full of shit.
I don't know. I think it was either Jeremy or it was Trent Nielsen that brought
Bring an iPhone.
They brought a hammock.
Yeah.
And they used
That's
the rope
smart.
from the hammock to, all that shit.
That makes sense.
I mean, is it really cheating if my hilt has like a first aid kit?
No, it's not cheating. You're good.
I don't know the rule. I think you're
Oh,
right.
that's funny. That's funny. So Liz, now you got to come up with some questions here instead of being
I
on
have
me. This is
literally
your band.
Trying to come up with questions, and I'm over here like blanking out. I have literally been at work since like 7 this morning.
So I'm going to ask you, Liz. So what are your favorite? Give me your top 3 favorite songs from them.
Whiskey, 44, and no water.
Hell yeah.
I mean, that was a really easy question.
I guess.
Oh God, Tom's over here on This Is Tom's World. But yeah, no. Like I said, my friend Tara introduced me to you guys, and she was like, seriously, I've been really getting into this band, and there's this like group that's been playing something about like Saturday nights on Facebook. She was saying like,
yeah, we've been doing some live stream stuff. We're gonna do one tomorrow, actually.
nice.
So,
When
it's
we
not-
started, when quarantine started, that we were doing it.
Yeah, every Saturday.
Yeah, every Saturday.
And
Well,
that's what
definitely.
like,
Definitely send your links to us. I mean, send it to me. I'll share it on my stuff. I don't have a problem.
same.
Oh, yeah.
We've got like 5 groups between the,
Yeah,
well, we got like maybe 10 groups between the two of us.
yeah. Shit, I got a lot. So the network's the biggest one. So you know,
Yeah.
I can share it right on the network. Not a problem.
But yeah, she was saying, she was like, man, I just, you gotta hear this band. And I was like, all right, let me go look them up. We'll do it right now. And this is when, like, we were starting our show, and I started joking around about making quarantinis. I started making basically Midori sours in a martini glass, so it looked like radioactive. And we did an after party in front of a fire, and she's like, no, seriously, fucking look them up now. And I did, and I've literally been playing you guys in the car, like, ever since. And which is funny, because like I said earlier, I listen to, like, Cannibal Corpse, and usually it's like Behemoth blasting in my car, some Lamb of God and Goat Whore. And then now I've been, like, blasting you guys in my car.
Well, I don't know where this is coming from with Robert White, but he's made a couple statements here. One of them was, he's on the highway to hell, and then underneath it says, it's a long way to the shops if you want a sausage roll.
I'm talking about. Well, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Robert.
I ordered food right before this started, and it literally showed up, like, as we were going on, and I'm all, is it back there?
Now you
yeah.
got me thinking, we got, like, this table with booze. We need a little fucking microwave right here in a mini fridge.
Yeah, see, that's what you need. Actually, get yourself a college fridge, and take, I don't know, find some way to make that your drum pad there.
Oh shit! Now we're talking. Beer fridge.
Like put some, like cover the outside part of the door to where it's like the, you know what I mean? So your cooler and your drum is the same thing.
The more beers you take out, though, the different the sound will be, wouldn't it?
I mean, with today, we're not really playing on the corner anymore, so we can just plug it in and run some effects. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah. See, you'll figure it out. And now Nick Muley is in the middle of it. So he goes, "What kind of sausage roll is he talking about?" I'm like, I shouldn't have said it. I have no idea. So
now I'm thinking of role models.
What kind of sausage rolls you got?
I don't know, but now people are hungry. God damn it, Robert! You're in Australia, and the rest of us are here in the U.S., and now we're hungry. So you better find a way to start serving sausage right now.
I'm about to go
Frank
DoorDash
wants
some
to
food
know
right
if you
now.
like pineapple on pizza.
Oh, I hate pineapple on pizza. I hate pineapple on pizza.
Agreed. Doesn't
That's
make any
not.
sense.
That's not.
I like it.
That's
We're
not
really
pizza.
picky eaters.
Yeah.
Okay,
Do we really want to go there? I put on that COVID 25. You know, it's.
Oh, you only put on 25?
Yeah. My tits are drooping so much. If I keep going anymore, my sides will be having their own zip codes.
Oh, yeah. I got
No, you gotta have a border to border and then add the pineapple. So a border to border is Canadian bacon and jalapeno. And then you add the pineapple on there so it's sweet, hot, and salty. It's bomb ass shit.
We had a pizza in Nebraska one time. It was a cream cheese and jalapeno pizza.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh yeah,
So
Jalapeno
good.
popper pizza?
All right, guys, I am a pizzaholic, so
That's Frank.
All right, we're off the rails
Yeah.
here.
Tom's World is saying pineapple should not be served hot, not on pizza, not on ham. Okay.
Are we about to go into some like?
I don't know, but the way I read it, and the way it was going, it was kind of reminding me of Green Eggs and Ham book there for a second.
That's what I was saying. It's going into Dr. Seuss right now.
Yeah. So whatever. But
Also, pineapple and ham definitely go together. So like,
yes.
I don't know
Oh
what
yes.
you're
Easter
getting at.
dinner.
That's a
Easter dinner
classic.
used to be ham and pineapple. Shit, I got pineapple in my cottage cheese.
Hell yeah.
All right.
So, I did want to make a comment. So, like I said earlier, we got a place over here called Tejon Ranch.
Yeah.
So, when you guys were first introduced to us, my husband and I were sitting here going, are they from California possibly? Like, are they from down the fucking street? Like, and we just didn't know about this? How did we not know these guys? Like, we were trying to figure it out, and then we were speculating all these different places you could be from, and then, all I had to do was look it up.
Yeah. It's not, we're not very, like, our band name kind of sucks, but it's like descriptive, I guess.
I think it's. I don't think it sucks. I think it's cool. I almost said I think it sucks. I almost said that. I don't know why, but I almost said that.
It's just so long. It's such a mouthful.
Long. But literally, like this home
TSCT.
Like,
I mean,
yeah, that's what we do. We got license plates that are just TSCT.
Yeah.
Just now, they came in the mail. They're tight.
Yeah. So you do that, and it's your next shirt. Just your license plate is your next shirt.
Yeah. There we go. See, it's good.
There are literally fans out there that I swear to God are sentences. You guys are still not, like, at that point.
Yeah. No,
and that's a good thing. Most of those are hardcore bands, and they suck.
Oh, yeah. I know all about that.
I remember when I was, I don't know, I think I was like 22 or 23. There was a punk band that I went to go hang out with or something, and literally the name of their band was Smelly Egg Farts.
Hell yeah.
And I thought that was the coolest name back then. But the worst part about it was, and I don't know how they recreated it, their fog machine back then in the day smelt like rotten eggs. It was nasty.
All you gotta do is get some of those freaking stink bomb things, put it in there. Those ones you could buy at the at least around here, the ice cream truck that comes around. They used to have a bunch of prank shit, like at least where I grew up in Anaheim. Yeah. And I would buy stink bombs and throw them into, the girls' bathroom.
Well, all it really is like a sulfur. It's a sulfur bomb, pretty much. It's like a real raunchy sulfur smell.
Smells like
so that's, yeah. So when I used to go to Flog and Molly concerts, I mean, they had a lot of mosh pits in Flog and Molly. And I love Flog and Molly. Don't say nothing bad about Flog and Molly, Liz.
No, they're
okay.
They do a cruise every year.
Yeah, the Flog and Molly cruise.
Oh, they used to come here where I am every year. They haven't come in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
We don't know why, but I swear to God, people were throwing that shit out in the freaking crowds when people were, doing their bouncing up on each other.
What was the name of that band again, Teddy?
I believe it was Smelly Egg Farts was the name of the band.
Frank was asking, did Dave Brocky front the band? He was the lead singer of Guar.
Oh. No.
Miss me some Dave Brocky.
Let's see. There is a couple comments in here. One, Azazel's in here. Says, "What's picking?" The band. And this is Tom's World again. He's got LOL band names that are sentences. It would be like, okay, everyone, welcome to the stage. You suck and your mom has no tits. That's now we have to go rated X here, Tom. God damn it. Anyways, no. But I get it. I think it's cool when bands have unique names. I mean, Flog and Molly, as I mentioned, that's a very unique name, for them, and just like yours. But I still got to get used to saying. See, I like Street Corner Thieves. I'm always going to have a problem with the first.
Tejon.
Tejon. I'm always going to have a problem with that, and I don't know why.
Everyone does. People are like Tejon or Tejon.
Because
in Spanish it means badger.
Yeah, well, to me, Irish, Tejon is what I'm looking at. I mean, that's, but that's okay. Morgan's like, I wrestled a bear once. Really? We need to know that. Thank you, Morgan. Or is that the name of the band? That's the name of the band. I wrestled a bear once. That's the name of the band. Yeah, see, he said band name. I wrestled a bear once. That's it. Over here, Robert White from Australia is saying, oh, and Steve Berry's here saying, hello. We got a lot of Europeans in here. It's running down your leg, fellas. And so, Let's see, 2020, the band Moist.
My best friend hates that word.
Yeah, and Steve is saying the band Father Steve and the Genflix. Genflex. Flix?
I mean,
Flex.
have you guys had the
Father Steve and the
opportunity
Genflix.
to check out the band Me and That Man?
Me and That Man?
So the lead singer of Behemoth started up like a project that was kind of like he enjoyed. They're from Poland, right?
Yeah.
And he enjoyed country a lot, but he likes blues and country and all that. And he kind of made like this satanic country. I don't know how else to say it.
You heard Orville Peck?
Yes.
Orville Peck. Yeah, if you haven't, check that dude out. He's fucking slaying it. He's like, it's like goth country, like super eccentric. He's on the cover of, he just made the cover of like Gay Times Europe. He's
really?
Like, yeah, he's fucking phenomenal. Like
Awesome.
his music videos are just fucking so goddamn good. Like creative.
Wow.
And
well, I kind of find it funny that how music has changed over the years to where, you know, heavy metal, like real heavy metal back in the day was considered the devil's music and all that other stuff. But look at the way rock and roll was when it first started. Rock and roll was the devil's music. So now, you know, the heavy metal and all that stuff, but now it's coming down to anybody that plays anything darker than what everybody's used to. And it can be lyrics, it can be music, it can be anything. And I hate to say this, but I'm so glad that the Christian, like, that whole Christian thing that was pushing everybody else down for so many years is going like this. It's kind of going away, which is great because I've been pagan since I was 8, 9, 10 years old. So
you want to know something wild about Christianity?
What?
I used to be a youth leader.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Reformed.
Yeah, it was that was a confusing time.
I remember the moment that the light switched because we were driving and he was one of our other Christian buddies said something.
I just got a bad visual. I'm sorry, but go ahead. I just got a really bad visual.
Well, he's like saying something.
He goes,
something was stupid.
He said, you believe in virgin earth, a talking snake, and a guy who walks on water. And that was only. And that was the moment where I was like, you are fetish. Yeah.
Well, our other Christian buddy was acting like something was completely stupid. Or Scientology. He's like, yeah, they believe that fucking aliens came out of volcanoes. We all look at it like babies versus virgins, talking snakes, and a dude that walks on water. Like aliens coming out of volcanoes.
Yeah, talking bushes.
Here, like
talking bushes. I mean, that's like
talking bushes.
Yeah, talking bushes.
If we're gonna weigh like what's more ridiculous, like
a whale ate a man.
Yeah.
So with that being said, I grew up in one of those churches that was extremely well, they were born again.
Yeah.
And they had us out street preaching at like 12 and 13 in like these huge marketplaces handing out tracts. And we didn't know what the fuck we were talking about half the time. And they had us walking up to people like, have you heard about Jesus?
That's so nuts.
You know, and then I got pushed to the ground several times. I got like, you know, I got assaulted all because the adults told me that I needed to go out and do this.
Yeah.
That's when I kind of realized, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay, so I'm gonna let me go back to a couple of people here because they're going so fast on this watch party here before I forget some of them. But one of them was Robert White, of course. He another name for a band, and I'm pretty sure these are just jokes, but he's like not peeing, I flushed. Maximus the Hormone. Well, I actually believe that one. Parental Warning. That's a good name for a band. Robert White says something went wrong for Fay Ray and King Kong. They both got caught up in a celluloid jam. Steve says, I used to be in the Cub Scouts, but I got kicked out for eating brownies. If Robert White says, if the bush can talk, it means it has teeth.
You seen that horror movie?
No.
Teeth?
No. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, I have. The guy with all the teeth on his face?
No.
Oh, no?
It was the girl with the teeth down there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's... Nope, you know me. That's not my kind of movie.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's still a horror movie. I mean...
Steve Berry saying Stud Bulls Disco Biscuit.
Canadian Carcass?
No, they're going to town here on the watch party. Morgan Hubbard says here 2 years ago when I heard TSCT and my hardcore music I don't listen to anymore. This music y'all play has hit more of what's going on or has gone on in my life. Just speaks to me.
Wow. Thanks.
That's awesome.
I'm glad. Yeah.
So
it's one of those things when you touch when you can touch somebody and bring them in from where they were, you know, and it speaks to them. That's just an amazing thing to do. You know, it's a godsend. You know.
So I have a question over here again. Did you guys have any other name ideas before the name that you chose, or like?
Yeah, when we were mulling over the idea, the Handy Bandits.
Yeah, that sounds pretty gay. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
but yeah, you know.
Dude, yeah.
That would be a band I would go listen to. Oh yeah. The Handy Bandits. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we were mulling that over. I'm glad. I don't know. I kind of wonder where we'd be at if we were the Handy Bandits.
Yeah, the Handy Bandits. That's yeah.
That sounds.
I would if that was the name of your band. Sorry to cut you off, Liz, but if that was the name of the band at this moment, I wouldn't be interviewing you. You would be over on one of the other WLFE shows called In the Drag Closet with Jade. You'd be over on that show.
I mean, it's never too late. We can still.
it's never too late.
Frank says John Foot penis.
Well, they do spend a lot of money. You know that, right?
Man, I watched her show last night.
Wasn't her show great?
Oh, God. It was so funny. She kept mistaking me for you because for some reason I kept popping up as WLFE.
Right.
And I was like, I had gone to go do something else. I came back. I'm like, you guys are still on. Yay.
Yeah.
And she read it as you going, you guys are still on.
Yeah. She looked so beautiful last night. That was the first time I've seen her dressed like that, and she was beautiful. You know, that's one time that I've looked at her and said, "Oh my God, she looks, you know, like a female," but in my mind, knowing that she's a male, you know, but still, she just looked so fucking hot last night. I was like, "Holy moly!"
I need her help with my Frankenfurter makeup.
There you go. Steve Berry says, if you want class, listen to the Monitors. Don't know what that is, but okay. And Morgan Hubbard come back. Sean, I was telling you while Connor was probably in the bathroom there or whatever it was, pissing on a tree or grabbing another bottle, whatever. Gives hope. You guys gave hope with that song and what you do. You give hope to this guy. That's awesome.
For real though, because your music touches a certain place. Like you listen to it and you go, "Holy shit, man! These guys are awesome." And like I said, coming from a giant metalhead over here, the fact that I just stopped listening to my music and have been playing you guys on repeat because it just touches something. It goes to a certain place deep.
You're not that bad, or we have really like.
We're actually having a hard time hearing you for a second. I don't know if it was the cord while you were moving it or what, but
I have been with cable. Am I good now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, like I was just saying, listen to Amigo the Devil. Like, he seems right up your alley. Like, if you haven't heard that dude, listen to his shit.
I'm gonna have to.
Well, see, my thing with music is this: is like, in being in the industry for a long time, is that I know that if a song comes out and touches somebody, and you see the reactions on their face, or they send you emails, or they write you letters, or that's when you know you've got something special. You have a talent in writing. You have a talent to reach into somebody's life and pull, yank something. And that came out wrong. I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. It's like you touch them.
What?
I didn't mean that either. But it's like a bad Cub Scouts fucking moment here. But you know what I mean. It's yeah. All kidding aside.
Touch some, give it
Yeah. But I just think it's wonderful that these people are making these statements about your music and that you're touching them. I mean, when you can write a song and it moves them, and can stir emotions and so on and so forth with them, then you've got something special. And I think that's what Liz was trying to say too. It's like there's meaning. There's
Soulful.
yeah, there's that silver thread that connects everybody when it comes to certain songs. And you guys have that, and that's awesome. Now, who's the writer, technically?
Depends on the song.
Yeah.
So you both write.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So now, where do you draw inspiration for your songs, if you don't mind me asking? Where does it come from? Life experiences, or just you drinking too much and...
Yeah. For me, I mean, with whiskey, especially with whiskey, I mean, that's But I mean, honestly, I wrote that song. He was living in his shed, and I was literally sleeping on the lady that let him live in her shed. I was sleeping on her couch at the time. But I was drinking a lot. It's
Wow.
weird. People relate to that song like that song. I wrote that song for me. That was actually really heavy point in my life. Most of my songs.
Wow.
Shit.
There's a Bonnie Reese in here, and the comment is, these guys are some of my favorite peoples. Such great guys and so incredibly talented.
You saw it pop up on the screen now for a second.
You saw it? You did see it?
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, can you guys read it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you got a big screen TV or something. That's good.
Yeah, we know Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
There you go. That's awesome. Yeah. Well, now that I know that you can see it, I can put them up there.
Yes.
Good. That makes me feel better. Robert White says, you generate feelings in their souls.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's good to hear. That's what
That's awesome. So, Liz, what are you doing?
Yeah.
You got any more questions here? Come on, are you just gonna fangirl over there or what?
I'm fangirling, but I'm getting sent questions here.
Okay, well then start asking.
And so, I pretty much asked a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's somebody we know who's going to be extremely jealous that we got to speak with you guys because of the connection to Amigo the Devil. So that's pretty cool. I'm literally just stoked that you guys were on here and happy to hear you guys sing.
So, when are you guys planning on? Have you made any plans to for 2021 to go anywhere and start performing again, or?
Dude, I don't know what's going on. So a bunch of these festivals that we were supposed to play this year keep pushing back, and a lot of them have literally pushed back into next year, and now they're all over the place. Now it's some of the dates are starting to conflict, and it's being weird. So I'm honestly because I've been doing all the booking up to this point, and management, all that shit, and I'm good at it, and I somehow just fell into that role, and I excel at it, so I don't mind. But I'm really fucking hoping that with this new label and everything that we can like get some of that weight off my shoulders and have I guess some guidance from them. So
Right.
Jerry's Pizza, Bakersfield. Remember.
I don't really have like a clear answer on like our plans because I'm not 100% sure. Like, you know, like we could play the same shit, the same dives, and the same like
Right.
we have been, and we will absolutely. But I think that there might be a little bit more structure for us.
Right. All right. So a lot of these guys that you guys are popping in now that I'm seeing. So we are sitting down. So again, say the name one more time. The first word, Tejon.
Tejon.
Tejon. Okay. And it's Tejon Street Corner Thieves. So I've been one of these gentlemen. I don't remember which one it was that sent it to me. Probably Connor, right? That he sent me. These are some of his social media links for the band. And so I want you to check them out. If you've never heard of these guys before, I'm telling you, and you know me well enough now, that if I like something, it's because it's unique, it's promising, and it's beautiful. So to me, I like what they're doing. It's soulful. It's just fantastic. So take the opportunity, go over and check out these guys. Now their actual website is cornerthieves.com. Now if you go over there, like those are your T-shirts, right? Are those both the same T-shirts that you have on?
No, I have one from Muddy Roots. It's a festival. They look the same.
Oh, okay. Do you have actually one of your shirts on though?
Actually, we have the same artist. Our friend Olaf in Mexico. Shout out.
Yeah, he does much art for us.
Did you say Olaf?
Yeah,
Yep.
Olaf.
He makes your shirts?
Yeah, he designs them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
He's an artist, and he lives in Mexico. And he actually took us on tour last October. We did our first Mexico tour, and like we got fucked up. That guy, everything's legal now.
The only thing I remember about our tours, I was so fucked up.
That guy rules.
God damn. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. I love you guys.
We just started hiring him for fucking all of our designs, and since then it's spread. Like a bunch of our friends, like everybody's hiring him.
Now, are they able to get them on your website?
Yeah, so there's a link on our website, but it's actually flailrecords.com.
Okay.
They do all of our distribution, but if you go to cornerthieves.com, it'll link you there. Like, you know, we have it all tied together.
As long as they have Fat Boy shirts, I might buy one.
Yeah, they're doing. They got bigger size. Actually, we're the biggest band on their roster, like size wise, as you know.
Yeah. Well, Omar, the tent maker, makes my shirts, so you know I have to.
Got to convince them to start doing like triple X, double X.
I'm a 4X, so that's how even when I try to find my Godzilla T-shirts, I have to do like 4X because I've gained so much weight over the past 6 months.
They should be able to get good.
Awesome.
So, sorry, I have a question here. So, what would be your like dream gig?
Right now.
Anything. But I mean, like, if the world didn't hit the apocalypse, and like,
well, if I knew how much it would cost them, Liz, I'd bring them to New York. I'd bring them right up here to WLFE and have them play right at our big festival we're going to be having next summer. We're going to be having a huge WLFE festival, and we're going to be looking for bands and stuff. So if these boys are interested and we stay in touch, I would love to bring them up to join us.
and then like, are there any bands that you would like to play with? Specifically, like, what would be some dream bands to like play with?
Okay, well, while you're doing that, I'm going to take a break and go grab a drink. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
Get some whiskey. Perfect show for me would be a sold-out show, Red Rocks, Double Make 3, Trampled by Turtles, Amigo the Devil, and us. That'd be
Devil May 3.
Love
Nice.
that
Nice. I'm like trying to think of like all these questions, and I'm just like I said before, I was just stoked to get you guys like that Teddy messaged you and got you guys on here.
Interview you?
Huh? What?
What if we interview you?
Oh God, what do you want to interview me?
All right. So Liz, what do you do for a living?
For a living, I actually do tech support.
Okay, computer class. Computers and what kind of tech support? Like phones?
Yeah, I'm literally not allowed to say.
Oh wow, one of those CIA.
Other than tech support, but also my husband and I are on WLFE as well, and we talk about serial killers.
Oh hell yeah, killer culture. That's what we're talking about.
Yep, that's why I'm on stuff. They started interviewing me, Teddy.
Nice. Good. That's awesome.
Well, my wife makes she does electrophone jewelry and like oddities stuff.
Ooh.
So we have all kinds of. We have a human rib bone. That's
Ooh.
cool. Yeah, we have quite the collection of weird stuff. So we have an appreciation for it seems like everything you're into.
Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
I actually have an adult beverage now. Cheers.
We are doing. We've been doing stuff on Edmund Kemper, like I mentioned before, and it literally just started with we introduced ourselves on our first show and went, I have no clue what the fuck we're going to talk about. But my husband, Frank, and I were sitting there, and that's a subject we happen to know strangely a lot about, is that man, Edmund Kemper. And so we started like riffing off each other, talking about it, and Teddy joined in and was probably thinking that we're serial killers too or something, I don't know. And it ended up with the next show was all about Kemper, and I learned a new word that is cracking me up, irrematio.
Oh yeah.
And I'm not going to say it. Well, okay, parental advisory. Irrematio is forced fellatio.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well, okay, moving on. So I have a question here from Morgan again, and the question is: have you thought about doing a drive-in concert? We did one out in Austin with AVI from Casa de AVI.
Casa de Avi. Yeah, it's all by the way.
Yeah. Sorry, I don't know who they are, so I was trying to,
Rated X again. Yeah, sorry, Nick.
We thought about it. Like we actually had one kind of worked out, and then it got weird. They're like, you can't use your PA or sound system. Like they didn't want to make the speaker band. It was like a big call.
Yeah, there's something going on with your microphones. We're not hearing it again.
Oh, now check.
There you go.
Okay, just can't touch it.
Yeah, don't touch it.
Okay.
You'll go blind. You'll go blind.
Hey, you guys said I'm X-rated. Come on.
It did it again. I don't know. I don't know what you did, but it did it again.
Just share mics.
I'm gonna change my cable. So I'm talking about the drive-in or whatever.
Yeah, drive-in. They wouldn't let us use our PA. They wanted us to transmit it through their little radio transmitter. And so Connor picked that up to the house. Took it to the house. We like tried transmitting it. See how it worked.
Yeah, tell him that I don't think it's his mic cable because now you're doing it. So it's something else.
Ooh.
I wish I could give you my mic.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what it is.
Hold on a second.
Memories all alone in the moonlight. All the world
Cats.
gonna let it show.
It's in and out, so I'm wondering if it has something to do with the internet because it's in and out. But see, the video's not glitching; it's only the audio, so that's weird.
Got to be the audio.
See,
if we talk louder, does it cut out? Or does it...
No, I hear you.
Oh, now you hear me. Yeah, we just gotta protect the pussy. The voices, baby boy. Do that.
Now, I really want to hear you guys start singing Mr. Roboto now.
Mr. Roboto, Mr. Roboto, Dumbo. Sorry. Sticks was awesome. I don't care what anybody says. I love Sticks.
Oh, so a friend of mine in high school, here we are, 13, 14. We thought we were so cool. Jamming out to Come Sail Away.
Come sail away.
Blasting
Come sail away.
All right, so you know what? I got to do something here because I missed it at the top of the hour. So we need to take like a 1 minute break, not even 1 second break. So just give me just a second. I'm gonna go play this quick, and then we'll be right back, guys. Okay? I'm going anywhere. Get my ass in trouble.
Don't touch it too much.
Don't touch that dial. Wait a minute. Do I have it though? Yeah, I think I do.
WLFE-DB.com, where our shows are your shows.
All right, there we go. That was quick and easy, painless.
You gotta send us that long one.
Yeah, I do. I actually have to send everybody that. There's actually a newer WLFE ad, not this one. It's actually better than this. I just got to get it to everybody. So
I went to put them out the other day, and I was like, I don't have teddies. Shit, I don't have teddies. So I just started talking about you.
That's all right. That's all right. So let's. It's been 90 minutes. We said we were going to sit and chat for a while, and we have. And
more music.
More music. So basically, I appreciate you guys sitting down with us. I think you guys are awesome. I really like the interaction we're getting with the crowd in the chat rooms. They all like you. Tony DeVille is actually in the house from DeVille Inc. down in Baltimore, Maryland. He was one of the first commercials I played. He is my nephew. He is a tattoo artist and has tattooed some of the bigger rock names, heavy metal names. which is awesome. He's a great guy.
I didn't know he was your cousin.
No, nephew.
Nephew.
He's
Shit.
not really. I reminded me of his uncle.
Oh,
And-
okay. I was like, shit, I didn't know that you guys were related.
No. But it's great though because I love my tattoos. I see that Sean's got quite a few as well.
I love them.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like.
Oh, really? Here's something that people say to me all the time, and it's like, doesn't that hurt? And I'm like, here's the thing: once you start getting them and you really get into it, you're gonna love them and you're gonna want more. I mean,
It's addictive.
it is addictive. I don't care what anybody says. Getting tattoos is addictive.
Like, you can't help it.
Mm-hmm. Tony actually says family is way more than blood. Absolutely true.
Damn right. Yeah.
Damn right. So, do you guys have another song in you for us, or what?
Yeah,
Is
totally.
he zoning over there, or what, Sean? You were like,
Oh,
No, we're good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to watch our little peak things to see if I can figure out why the fuck it's cutting out. But
oh,
it sounds much better.
It sounds great now.
We decided we were just going to project more.
If we just talk louder and speak from our
If we
diaphragms.
talk like this, it's totally natural and it comes through.
Diaphragm out. I mean, next they're going to be doing the opera.
Ave Maria.
God damn, you could totally do that.
He has got Sean. You have got a very unique voice, by the way.
You got some
appreciate
pipes,
it.
man.
What's that?
I said I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome.
I used to want to be an opera singer actually when I was little.
That's awesome.
Really? That's awesome.
He's got the banjo, and all I could think of is, what was that movie?
The Deliverance.
Yeah, Deliverance. I was waiting for him to start playing Deliverance. No way. This is fucking wild. This is fantastic. Oh my god, I can't believe they did it. Oh my god.
Oh my God.
Oh, that is freaking brilliant. Oh, Nick Muley is in here going, what? Tony DeVille is saying, fuck yeah. Love you some goat roping music.
I just bought 3 goats.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Please tell me that one of them's a Tennessee fainting goat, at least.
No, they're all what are they? Nigerian
Pygmy goats?
pygmy goats. Yeah.
I
Little
want one
babies.
so bad.
They're so cute.
They're fucking cute.
Oh
All right,
my
what song
God.
do you want here? Probably whiskey. We should probably do whiskey.
Sure. Since
Yeah.
we've all been drinking whiskey tonight.
Yeah. Also, that one is so engraved in our muscle memory that we can be blacked out and still nail it.
There you go.
We're on a timer at this point.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't remember any of this, so that's good.
Whiskey or no water. Oh, God, no water is a good one, too. Soulful. Awesome.
Also, again, I'm going to take the time to pitch. We got 20 minutes till our new video comes out.
Well, I want a link because I want to share it. I do.
Well, whiskey come and take my pain. Now my heart is my pain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me out? It's been a head inside. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go. Well, this life that I've been living ain't too easy on the soul. I'm down to give in, let that whiskey flow. When you're feeling lost, down and low. Whiskey, come and take my pain. Now my heart needs my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go. Well, this bridge that I've been living under burnt it to the ground. I don't pack my bags, I'm leaving town. Ain't no peace or comfort I found. Whiskey, come and take my pain. Now my heart needs my pain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide? Ain't a hand tied. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go. Whiskey, come and take my pain. Now my heart needs my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me hide this pain I have inside? Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go. Well, this bottle I've been drinking gonna rock me out to sleep. I don't drink for pleasure, I drink for cheap. Well, whiskey is all I need. Whiskey, come and take my pain. Now my heart needs my brain. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Whiskey, won't you help me out? Ain't a hand inside. Oh, whiskey, don't you let me go. Don't let me go.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Oh yeah. Morgan's on here. Heck yeah, one of my favorites. Everybody's clapping. Yeah, oh yeah. Yep. I'm loving it.
You guys are
Nick is awesome. He's like, and here I am dancing like the hillbilly dude. That is freaking great. That is awesome. You know, I'll be honest with you guys. I mean, I'd love to have you back at some point when, you know, if you'd like to. People really seem to be enjoying this tonight, and that's awesome.
Absolutely. We'd love to come back.
Yeah, and stay in touch with us and let us know what's happening. And your release for your... Please send me the if there's a link or something for that release, I'd love to have it so we can play it, you know.
Yeah.
Right in the network.
The link for the one tonight. And it's kind of an ongoing project with Liars Club. So this is the first of like a whole series.
Right.
If that makes sense. So we're doing like videos and like whatever. And then we're set to hit the studio pretty soon too. So there's a lot more coming from us. Yeah, if all the viewers want to follow us and
let me pop that stuff back up there again. And for the banners, guys, I had to make 2 special links here because there was so much to pop up here. So on their social media, there's a Facebook page, Instagram, and Twitter accounts. You can go there and follow them. And then the secondary one is their actual website, which is cornerthieves.com, and their YouTube and their Apple link as well. So you can check them out. Now this feed tonight will be available till God knows how long. It'll probably be here 500 years from now because it's on the airwaves somewhere.
Good.
Oh, also, Tony DeVille just said that he would love to be tagged in it because he'd play that stuff at the shop. He doesn't have a problem with playing it at the shop.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, everything's on Spotify as well. Literally, like, it's hard for me to point you in any one direction. It depends on what like social media you like or what streaming service. But we try to be on all of it. So if you Google us or however you want to do it, you'll find us. Our name is pretty, like...
Original.
I don't think there's any imitations yet, so...
Tejon Street Corner Thieves Official. It's the YouTube, and that's where you can check out their YouTube videos. That's where I actually went and saw some of their stuff, which I thought was amazing. It's great stuff.
You got to check out our Facebook promotional videos, too. You can go down that rabbit hole forever, because we do...
I was cracking up about one of the videos I was watching of you guys. You were playing in a front yard, and a dog just comes running by.
Did you see the promotional one we did for Monarch Systems? We fell out of the queue.
What?
Yeah, we didn't catch you there for some reason. That's
we
there you go.
We fell out of like cocoons on the half pipe. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see that one actually.
Okay, well,
I gotta search for that one.
You gotta check out our YouTube video or our Facebook like promotional videos.
Yeah, we got a lot of stupid shit. Okay, good.
Yeah, but you know what? Stuff like that is good. Stuff like that is fun and it's memorable shit. I mean, I myself, like with videos and stuff, I like the outtakes so much more. And when you're trying to be serious and shit happens, those are things that you want to remember. And you will remember more so than the original. And
that's rule number one is, let's say it at the same time, Sean. It's not that serious.
That's perfect.
Life is a joke and death is the punchline. Let's go, baby.
Is that a new album name?
That's an Amigo the Devil song.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go. It's been a fantastic night with you guys. This went so much better than I thought it would go. You guys were fantastic guests, and Liz didn't cry or scream once. She did great.
Let's give it up for Liz, everybody.
Yay!
I was trying to say, if we're still on in 10 minutes, like, we should just play the video if they'd let us.
Morgan says something about, what about the happy birthday video?
Oh.
Do you want to explain that before we get out of here?
Please explain that. I don't remember this.
So Scott is the guy that runs our merchandise. Like he runs Flail Records, and his sister hit us up and was like, "Yo, it's Scott's birthday. Y'all should make a video." So we got how do you describe it? I'm just gonna put it on.
He's just gonna.
It's
Hey, Eric.
I'd be up there. So the whole thing. So Connor put on this. It's like it's a Speedo.
It's a thong.
It's a thong.
I was gonna put it on for you.
It's like a tuxedo thong. It's like a little elastic band, a little bow tie. And
That's awesome.
It's not that serious.
We always joke like bands are usually worried about their image or whatever. And we're like, fuck it. I don't know.
Oh my god. You guys are a trip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome. Guys, I can't say it enough tonight. I had a great time. Thank you, Liz, for bringing them to my attention.
Thank you guys for coming on. Seriously, like
We were really excited. I was like, and just like you did, homework on us, whatever. I looked at your socials and did your thing. I was like, all right, so we got a guy that runs like paranormal investigations, Sasquatch, and there. Like, holy shit, this is the most right up our alley interview that we've ever had the opportunity to do.
Well, that's cool.
That's awesome.
We've literally been looking forward to this since we spoke.
Yeah. Well, you guys are definitely, I mean, if you guys come up with something and you really want to come back and for whatever reason, just hit me up and say, hey, Teddy, I want to come back, and we'll bring you back. I mean, and honestly, guys, there are plenty of nights that we do stupid games on here and stuff, and we just like to have fun. So if there's any time that you just happen to check our feed and there's something you want to pop in on, just hit me up and I'll send you a link. You can join us because we do a lot of really stupid. In fact, I think it's next Thursday, I think it is, that we are having a Talk with Teddy female versus male Family Feud type game. It's males versus females. And it's going to be a trip. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's also a regular occurrence on Talk with Teddy.
Yes, Godzilla is a regular occurrence. Yes, because the new movie comes out in 2020, and her husband and I are huge Godzilla fans. So.
I still need batteries, so it would actually make the sound.
Pablo Escobar O'Malley II says, is this the couch auction? I have no idea what you're talking about. That's the best way to get banned from this, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Porn?
Yeah, it doesn't...
Holy fuck, have you guys seen that guy on Pornhub?
Bye-bye! Oh, yeah.
Like,
let me know.
Like, cleaning a casting couch or disinfecting a casting couch, and it's just a video of him doing that, or like,
I hold your hand and we walk down the street together.
He has a whole, he made it like the Pornhub like awards or whatever, like caught it off, and it's like all the videos are so clean and wholesome. They're all like ripping on the other porn. It's the best.
These guys fit right in with our crowd. These guys are awesome. That's it. Put them on the list. They can come back anytime they want.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man. I'm so bummed that, like, all the concerts got canceled this year. It's just, like, because we had planned on going to Colorado this year at some point. I mean, the plans fell through. So, like, I'm a big Broncos fan.
Yeah. God isn't a Broncos fan, then explain why, like, the sunset's orange and blue.
Oh, look at that. Tony is actually over here in this feed, and he says, I like them. I think they're keepers.
Oh, thank you.
Tony. Tony's the one that does tattoos, yeah?
Yes, if you want tattoos, that's the man to go to right there.
Yeah.
Look him up, DeVilleInc.com.
I can't figure out how to put this thing on my head with my stupid buns.
Yeah. But
there you go.
Yeah, that's very lesbian looking like there, you know.
Hey, I'm only half lesbian.
Tony actually says, Sean, you need to come closer to this the camera. He wants to see your tattoos.
All
He
right.
wants to see your ink.
I'll narrate while Sean's doing this.
Okay, you narrate. Sean is wearing a let me see.
He's wearing his
Give us a spin.
Is that a dragon on that one arm? Oh.
Yeah, so this one, it's a...
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's badass.
I signed my soul over to the new tattoos.
Yeah.
Is that Black Phillip?
I'm gonna
We named one of our goats. We have one black one, and we named Black Phillip. The other two, they're both brown. They're all brothers. The two brown ones we named Weed Eater and Mastodon.
Wow.
I love it.
That's supposed to be a Reaper Hill with drinks and stuff.
Wow.
I like
See you
that.
soon. I like that. That's cool.
I got a washboard right here, which was
A washboard 555.
yeah. So the 555. That's with the triple capper orange now.
It's cool.
Cool.
My brain just went to Heretic.
So we got some cool shit here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah. Tony, that's you. Tony, let's do it.
That's cool. Yeah, Tony is actually saying, he goes, nice work, bud. I come up to New York a couple times a year. If you're interested, LOL, or you're more than welcome to come to Baltimore.
Oh yeah. Well, we don't live in New York, but we'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
Right. They don't go anywhere. He says, if you're 555, then I'm 666, he said.
What's it like to be a heretic?
And I believe, Liz, he was talking about yours as well.
Wait, me too?
Yeah, your tattoos.
All right, hold on. I mostly end up showing boob every time I do this.
Well, he is a professional tattoo artist, and
Okay, so
cool.
Hammerhead.
my hammerhead.
He's calling me that nice.
I have a quote by Caligula, Odin Dometalon. It means let them hate me so long as they fear me.
I love that movie, by the way.
My octopus here.
Yeah.
This is actually my wedding ring. It's the
Yeah.
Begwazir,
Yeah.
which basically it was put on Viking warriors as a compass, as a means to find their way home in even the harshest of weather. And then we have the runes that go along with it that mean like strong, steady relationship, long-lasting marriage, love, family.
Oh, by the way, Tony says boobs are okay too.
Prince.
Yep.
Friday the
Formerly
13th.
known as.
Yep. The Hammerhead's one of my favorites. I got this on Friday the 13th. I drew these. This was okay. This is actually off of a brand called She Devil, but they made a baby version. And then I drew a counterpart to her.
Wow, nice.
And then this one's not fully done and I need it fixed. But my best friend passed away from brain cancer. And it's also a cover-up, as you can tell. But we were working on a Firebird in high school. And I thought it would be really redneck to get the Firebird logo on my arm. So I tried to be creative and get like a phoenix and then his initials spelled Ace. So I did like an Ace of Hearts in the tail. And there's a brain cancer ribbon, the gray right there.
Cool.
And, well, Dimebag's really messed up. I'm ashamed of him. Here he is. I'm really ashamed. But there's so many more that I can't show.
Actually, Tony DeVille says no triad. Very nice. Neo triad. Very nice. That's what it was. But it's time, isn't it? It's 12 o'clock.
Our video is out.
Please fix Dime. Please.
On my phone, I'm trying to be discreet about it. I gotta like post and stuff.
If it's posted, send it to us if we're allowed to play it.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know if we're allowed to play it. That's the only problem.
That's what I was saying. If we're allowed to.
I mean, I think you are, but like our label was a thing too that's new to us. I don't know how that.
We don't know things.
I don't want anyone getting in trouble here.
Yeah, I just got a notification that fucking protesters and the police here up in Rochester are at it together right now in the middle of the city.
What the fuck?
I'm so sick and tired of that crap.
You would think that it'd be going on here in Cali, and like we had one protest here in Bakersfield, and it didn't end well for anybody involved. So that happened, it stopped.
Yeah.
As long as they give you permission, you can play their music. That's what Tony says. As long as you guys give us permission, we can play your. But
the problem is that Facebook would recognize it as copywritten music off of a label, and they still may just say no. So
I think the problem would be is if you guys want to put this video up later, like in the future, then it might flag it.
right.
Yeah.
Well,
you can
we
go to
will.
But you can send us the link and we can always put it up on a.
Yeah, we can throw the link up at least and ask people to go watch it. So we can definitely do that.
I just have to find it. So I don't know what the fuck.
No, you're good. So send it anytime, man. And I know you guys want to go watch it. So,
Tony, one more tattoo to show you.
nice. It's a voodoo doll and it's upside down.
I did a Friday the 13th thing, and I mean I have a few of those, as you can tell. And I was like, he's all, where do you want it? I'm like, I don't know, behind my ear. He's like, oh, I can't do behind your ear right now. And I was like, well, what usually hurts the worst? He's all, behind your arm. I'm like, okay, fine, fuck it, put it behind my arm. Let's see how much that hurts. It didn't hurt like at all.
And Tony says post a link and I'll share it. He's a big fan, and he'll do what he can with it as well. So I mean, a lot of these people will probably share that, no questions asked. So if you send it, that would be great, not a problem. But I don't want to keep you guys because I know you got things to do, and I want to say thank you so much for joining us here. It was a pleasure having you. You guys are fantastic, and come back anytime. Like I said. If you see the live feed from Talk to Teddy, if you go over there and you hit the subscribes and stuff and you see this stuff and you want to come on, just let me know. We'll bring you in. We have plenty of games and shit like that you guys can join in on. Why not?
Yeah, I just I subscribed right before we went on, so we'll get the notice. I actually got an email for this one already.
Well, thank you. That's awesome. That is awesome. I love it. All right, guys. Well, then we're going to let you get out of here. Guys that joined us tonight here and watch, these guys are...
What just happened?
Whoa, perfect timing, huh?
Well,
Teddy?
You okay there? Hello? Well, I guess I'm going to say thank you guys profusely for coming on and joining us. I was really, really stoked that you guys messaged back so fast and said that you guys would come on. Sorry, I totally fangirled out and had no questions. But
I feel like he probably has like a signature like outro for his show.
Yeah, usually.
Do you know what it is?
If I was on my StreamYard, I'd be able to play outro. Okay. But I logged in with his, like to him. I joined him.
Right. All right. How's this? Well, Teddy seems to be preoccupied. We're the Tejon Street Corner Thieves. This has been Liz. We can't thank y'all enough for tuning in to Talk with Teddy.
Talk with Teddy.
Hey!
Hit subscribe, comment.
Y'all are great.
We love you. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Again, Teddy, love you. Liz, love you. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys so much.
Bye, Liz. Thank you.
We have a little X right down there if you need it. Bye, guys.
Okay, so they must have already left. Well, let me see here. All right. Well, my internet went out, so unfortunately, I lost everybody. But guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm sorry that that happened, but I totally lost everything here. And thank you so much, guys. I hope you get to see the ending of this. I do appreciate you guys joining us. Liz, you too. I appreciate it. It was great for all of us to do this tonight. It was fantastic. The band was fantastic, and all that good stuff. So I really just don't know what happened, to be honest with you, but we lost everything. And that's it. We'll talk to you guys soon. All right. Things are definitely screwed up tonight, so we'll talk to you guys later. Sorry I had to end this way. Bye-bye.